Let's make this headband with a bow for a baby girl of age 2 to 3 years. As usual, you can use any fabric of your choice. They can wear this to church with their gown or birthday parties. Headbands are always beautiful on baby girls. So let's get started. You'll be needing two fabrics with the length of 8 inches and the width of 8 inches also. This is to make the bow. If you check our bow, you see that it has a slight curve at the down part and the upper part. So fold your material into two like this, then cut off the edges just this way to form that curve on our bow. So you need to sew around, leave a little space to turn it out. Now for the headband, you'll be needing a fabric of 38 in length and 3 inches in width. They need another small fabric. Just cut a random number out, like 10 inches and 2 inches in width. So for the headband, you're going to sew it just the way we used to sew as scrunchie. You're going to leave a little space at the top and a little space at the down also. Then the small one, you're going to sew it also. Then our bow, we sew it round, leave a little space to turn it out. I've gone ahead to sew my own, and this is the way it's looking right now. Left a little space to turn it out. Same with the long one. I left a little space up and a little space down. I did the same for the small one also. So I'm gonna ahead to turn it out, and it has been ironed. The little space we left, I'm going to close it up, and the headband, we're going to close this side up just this way, fix it together this way, then sew it down just the way we used to sew as scrunchie. Sew it down to give us little space to pass our elastic through. Now that little space there is we're going to pass our elastic through. So we're going to cut elastic of 16 inches in length. We are using a 1 inch elastic for this one. So you cut 16 inches in length. We're going to pass it through that space we left earlier. So you're going to pass it just this way. You need to pass this pin to it's out at the other side of the fabric. Once it's out, you're going to go ahead to sew it together just this way. You're going to sew it together just this way. And you should have something like this. Now we're going to go ahead to close that little space we left for our elastic. We're going to close it up. And by the time we are done, everything should be looking like this. Now all the space are closed. Let's bring our bow over and get the middle of the bow. Need to give it a mark like this and just squeeze it to form our bow. Then go ahead to tie it up just this way, and our bow is ready. Now make sure they are of equal sides. Make sure they are of equal sides. Then bring the bow and place it on the headband just this way. I'm going to close it up with that little fabric we cut earlier. Going to cut the excess off and use our needle and thread to hold that place together. We're going to push everything in just this way. Then use our needle and thread to close it up. And our headband with a bow is ready. Please don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and also follow my account for more beautiful tutorials like this one. Please let me know if you'll be trying out this headband and drop the pictures in the comment section. Our headband is ready. Isn't this beautiful? Thanks for watching, and I will see you in our next video. Bye.